Hello and nice to see you here on my channel. We are going to have a Vinyasa class together and our focus is shoulders and neck. We will do some breath and movement, so a bit of Vinyasa flow later, and I'll sneak some shoulder openers for you in between the flow. So we will start on the mat in a cross-legged position. So find onto your mat and cross your right shin in front of your left shin. I will start towards the camera, right shin in front of left, Sukhasana, and come into an upright sitting position. So push your back of the head slightly back and up and close your eyes for a moment to begin. Feel all the sensations in your body. Feel your spine in this upright position, not uptight but tall, and the crown of your head pushing slightly toward the ceiling. Relax your shoulders and relax your face. And we will start a bit of feeling into your neck muscles. You can keep your eyes closed. With your next inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears and hold there. Squeeze your neck muscles. Feel the tension there. And with your next exhale, let your shoulders sink down. 2 more of these. Inhale, shoulders up towards the ears and feel your neck muscles contracting. Then relax them down again with an exhale. 1 more, inhale up, keep breathing. And exhale, relax. Now some shoulder circles. Circle your shoulders up and back in big circles, as big as it goes. Use your own range of motion. And then the other way around, from back to front. Could be that it feels a bit awkward. And to end, a couple of circles from front to back again, so like we started. Keep your breathing regular, deep, and constant. Then relax your shoulders down. Okay, we tilt our head towards the right side, right ear towards right shoulder. And to enhance that stretch, bring your right fingertips above your left ear and pull your head slightly more away from your midline, and then push your left arm away from you towards the left side, not to the floor but towards the floor, and feel the stretch in your left side of your neck. Then release, head upright, then bring your right arm, right hand to the floor and your left arm away and along your left ear toward the right side, and open your whole left side of your body. Breathe deeply into your left side of your ribs. One last inhale here, then come up again, upright, and turn towards your right side, left hand on right knee, right hand behind you, and bring your spine as upright as it goes. Back of the head slightly back and up, chin slightly tucked in. One last inhale in this rotation and then come back towards the front and lean forward. Tilt your pelvis and bring your hands on the best place as they go, either next to your knees or in front of your shins. And bend forward as deeply as it goes. One last inhale and then push yourself up again. Before we do the other side, we will go into boat pose, feet parallel, then sit slightly behind your sitting bones and lift your legs. You can keep your knees bent, broaden your shoulders, lift your chest, look towards your feet or slightly up towards the ceiling. One last inhale in boat, navel in, then left shin in front of right, same thing. Other side, Sukhasana. Tilt your head towards your left shoulder and help to stretch. Bring your left fingertips above your left ear and pull slightly, and then push your right arm away. And feel the stretch in your right side of your neck. Then let that go, come up again. Left hand next to your next left hip and then side bend towards your left side. And you can bring your left hand away from you and breathe into your right side of your body. Open your ribs there. Feel the stretch from your right hip to your right fingertips. Last inhale, then come up again, bend forward as far as you like. Your breath stays constant and deep. One last inhale here and then come up again for boat pose. Feet parallel, lean back and lift your shins. You can stay here with bent knees. If possible, you can straighten your legs. So, abdominals are working. Engage the core. Last inhale. And then find your way into tabletop position. Come onto your hands and your knees. And bring your knees a bit wider towards the side of your mat. Bring your toes together. And then push your hips back and crawl your hands forward, so that you feel the stretch in the sides of your body, the sides of your ribs. Keep your head above the floor in the same plane as the spine. One last inhale and then bring your right arm under the left armpit and then you can lay your head down. But your left arm stays straight, crawl forward as much as it goes. Feel the stretch over your right scapula, your shoulder blade. One inhale, then release that, come back into the starting position and left arm under right armpit. Head and shoulder sink towards the floor, right arm stays straight. Keep breathing. Last inhale here, then release that and come back into tabletop. Knees under hips and take a giant step with your hands forward. And bring your middle finger towards the corners of your mat. Arms stay straight and then let your chest sink towards the mat. Here you can bring your forehead to the floor if you like, or you will lift your head and hold your head away. Lift your sitting bones up. Thighs are perpendicular. Last inhale and then come back again. Similar but different. Come on your forearms and crawl your elbows a bit forward. Thighs stays upright, hands together. Then lift your forearms and then again let your chest sink towards the floor and lift your hands and forearms up. With every exhale, let your chest sink between your arms or shoulders. Last inhale here, then come back up again onto all fours. So, bring your hands a bit farther apart and bring your fingertips towards the sides of your mat. And then we let our chest sink between our shoulders and push the chest up towards the ceiling. And both movements here with breath. Exhale when you press the floor and bring your chest up. Inhale when your chest sinks between the shoulders. And feel the movements of your shoulder blades. They sink together when you inhale and sink, and they broaden when you push the floor. Once again, and then come into the starting positions. Normalize your hands, and then we will curl the toes under, push your hips first back, and then up towards the ceiling into a first down dog. So press the mat away from you, stretch your arms, stretch your sides of your body, and then alternating, bring your heels toward the floor, bicycle your legs here, and try to keep the length between your wrists and your hips. So no movement forward and backwards, only leg movements. So let it go, push back, and then come forward into plank pose. So adapt the distance between hands and feet, push the floor, press the mat, and look slightly above or in front of your fingertips. Suck your navel in. Inhale here. Then find your way to the floor, either first the knees or keep your knees straight and then lay down onto your belly. Bring your arms next to your sides, thumbs to the sides for locust pose. With an inhale, lift chest, arms and legs. Stay here and concentrate pulling your inner edges of your shoulder blades together. Last inhale, then lower down, hands next to ribs, elbows in, shoulders away from your ears, and then come into cobra pose. And pull your elbows and your hands back and your chest forward. Feet onto the ground. One last inhale, then come down again onto all fours. Curl your toes and down dog. Okay, stay in down dog for 2 deep breaths. Sitting bones up, navel in. Then look forward and walk behind your hands. And let yourself hang a bit in forward fold, knees slightly bent, head and neck and arms relaxed. Last inhale here. Then exhale, bring your hands on your hips. And with your next inhale, with a long spine, come all the way up into a standing position. Okay. Tadasana, mountain pose, arms next to your sides. Engage your core, engage your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Feet active, legs active. And then bring your arms in front of you, shoulder height. Pull them forward a bit, broaden your shoulder blades, and then bring your arms up toward the ceiling. Okay, same way back, pull, and bring your arms forward and down. One more, a bit quicker. Inhale up and exhale down. Then bring your arms back behind you and pull them away from your body. And then turn your palms and thumbs to the side or even back, so your arms will turn outward and then inward. 2 more, turn out and in. 1 more. And then let your arms come down again. Again, we will lift your arms up to the ceiling. Bring your elbows to the side. I will turn toward the camera. So palms toward the front, and then let your elbows come toward your waist and pull the arms and shoulders down and then back. And again, the inner edges of your shoulder blades are squeezing together. Stay here behind your body and interlace your fingers behind you. Shoulders curled, the shoulders curl back, and then stretch your arms. Inhale, then release your hands, maybe Circle your shoulders. So we will do 2 sun salutations and then a couple of shoulder work, then again 2 sun salutations and so forth. Feet parallel, bandhas engaged, half sun salutation, breath and movement. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend down. Halfway up, flat back, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Come up again, all the way up, and bend forward again with your exhale. Inhale, halfway up, long spine. Exhale, down. Inhale up, stay upright, arms above your head. And again, bring your elbows to the side in this cactus position. Then bring your elbows in front of you together, palms toward your face. Then open your hands and forearms, but stay together with your elbows. Squeeze them together and push them forward. Preparation for eagle arms. 1 inhale. Then again, elbows to the side. Now right elbow over left. Intertwine your forearms or stay straight with your right arm when that's not possible. Push your elbows forward and together and lift. Eagle arms, Garudasana. Then elbows again to the side. Left elbow over right. Intertwine or stay long with your left arm and squeeze both arms towards the body, or in eagle arms push forward and together. 1 inhale, then lower your arms into mountain pose, 2 half salutations. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swoop down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale again, down. Inhale up and right down again. Exhale. Halfway up, inhale and down, exhale. Again up, inhale, then lower your arms again, exhale. Next, shoulder opener. Make fists with both hands. Lift your left arm up and your right arm straight behind you. Then bend your left elbow. The fist comes to the midline. And then bend your right elbows. Try to bring the fist to the midline above your spine and push your fists together. The left elbow looks towards the ceiling and bring your right elbow toward the body. Then release that, both arms down, fists, right arm up, left arm back. Bend first the right arm and then the left arm. Try to bring your fists as close together as it goes. Don't push it. 1 last inhale, then release that. 1 shoulder opener more before we go into a couple of sun salutations. So bring your left arm parallel to the floor behind you with a fist and your right arm below that. Then press both forearms towards your body and your body pushes a bit against these arms, and then switch right arm above, left arm below, and push. Last inhale, then release your arms, couple of shoulder openers. So now we bring our arms back again, interlace the fingers and squeeze your shoulders back, shoulder blades together, and stretch your arms away from your body. Look forward, lift your chest, and then bend your knees into chair pose or Utkatasana. Stay here, shoulders back, arms pushing away. We stay with the fingers interlaced, and then bend forward into a forward fold. Maybe keep your knees slightly bent, and then bring your arms away and against the ceiling, or if possible, in the direction over your head toward the floor. Last inhale here. Then release the arms. Come halfway up, half forward bend, then lower down again, all the way up, and back to Tadasana, arms to the side. So, lunging salutations. Come into the first part of your yoga mat, feet parallel, Tadasana, feet active, bandhas set. Okay, start. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Halfway up, inhale, right foot back, right knee to the floor. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, elbows to the side, cactus arms. Bring your right elbow over the left for eagle arms. Stay here for one inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Come forward into plank pose, inhale. Lower down to the floor for locust, arms to the side. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs and your arms. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, in down dog position. Then right foot forward, left knee to the floor. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, elbows to the side, cactus. Then left elbow over right. Intertwine your forearms, eagle arms. Inhale, exhale, release, and step forward. Come halfway up, flat back, inhale. Lower down again, exhale, all the way up. Lower your arms, mountain pose. Left side, inhale, arms up. Lower down, swoop down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale, left foot back, left knee to the floor. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms up. Elbows to the side, exhale. Left arm over right arm, eagle arms. Stay here, inhale, down dog, exhale. Forward into plank, inhale, lower down for locust, exhale, arms side. Inhale, lift what you can lift, exhale, down dog. Inhale, in down dog, left foot forward, right knee to the floor. Inhale, come up. Cactus arms, elbow to the side, exhale. Right arm over left, stay here, breathe. One last inhale here. Then step forward into forward fold. Halfway up, inhale, long spine. Lower down again, exhale. Come all the way up, inhale, mountain pose, exhale. Similar, inhale, arms up, exhale, swoop down. Halfway up, inhale, right leg back, right knee to the floor again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, keep your right arm up and bring your left arm behind you, make fists, and then bring your fists together, or at least as far as they go behind you. One last inhale, then release, down dog. Come forward, plank. Lower down for cobra pose. Hands next to your breast. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now lift your right leg up and behind you with an inhale. Right foot forward, left knee to the floor. Inhale, both arms up. Make fists. Right arm behind. Bend elbows and push your fists together. One last inhale. Then release, step forward into forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Lower down, exhale. All the way up. Tadasana, exhale. Inhale, both arms up. Dive down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway up, inhale, left foot back, left knee to the floor. Both arms up, make fists. Right arm back, and then bend the elbows and push your fists together. Stay here for one inhale. Then down dog, exhale. Come forward, plank. Lower down for cobra. Inhale in cobra and exhale, down dog. Lift your left leg up and behind you. Left foot forward, right knee to the floor. Last time, both arms up. Right arm stays here, left arm back. And then bend the elbows and push the fists together. Feet active. Inhale here. Step forward into Uttanasana. Forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Lower down, exhale. All the way up, inhale. Then lower your arms down. Exhale. Okay. We let these sun salutations go. Now we will do a couple of standing poses, of course, together with shoulder openers. Okay. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, come down, dive down. Halfway up, inhale. Then step back into plank pose first. Inhale in plank pose. Lower down again onto your belly and stay here for a moment. We will bring both arms in front of you. Lift your arms a bit. Make fists. And then pull your elbows toward the waist, like we did in standing. Then again forward. 3 more. Pull your elbows toward the body, toward waist or hips. And forward. Inhale. Exhale, elbows to waist. 1 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull an imaginary resistant band, then hands next to breast, come up into down dog. Okay. Inhale, exhale in down dog. And then with your next inhale, bring your right foot forward and your left foot a bit towards the left side of your mat, and then your heel back into warrior one position. Then come up into your warrior one. Lift your arms for a moment. Adjust your pose, right knee over your right heel. Press your left heel toward the floor, left outer edge of your foot to the floor. Then interlace your fingers behind you. Squeeze your shoulders back and stretch your arms back. Lift your chest in a little back bend. Stay here. Breathe. Feel into your shoulders, neck, shoulder girdle. And open your chest. Open the front of your chest here. One last inhale. Then release that. We are going to go down, right hand inside of your right foot, and squeeze your knee and your shoulder right together, and then bring your left arm behind your lower back and turn your chest towards the left side. So in preparation for a side, for a bind side angle pose. I almost forgot the name. You can stay here, or you bring your right arm under your right thigh and try to grab or find your left hand or fingers in this binding side angle pose, Parshvakonasana. Last inhale, then release and end up in down dog. Inhale, exhale. Then bring your left foot forward, right foot a bit further towards the right side, right heel to the floor, and come into warrior one. Chest forward, arms straight up, left knee over left ankle, right leg straight, right heel to the floor. Then interlace your fingers behind you, squeeze, push back, lift your chest. Little back bend, stay and breathe. Inhale, then left hand inside your left foot and right hand or forearm into your lower body, lower spine, and turn your chest toward the right side. This is a half bind. You can even try to grab the left thigh with your right fingertips. This is called a half bind. You can stay here, or you're going to bring your left hand behind you. Try to find the right fingertips so that you can hold the hands together. Last inhale, and end up in downward facing dog. Stay and breathe. Push the floor, lift your sitting bones, suck your navel in. One round with Warrior One pose, same as before. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel, Warrior One position. Come up and again bring your arms back. Now we bring the right forearm and the left forearm and the right forearm below the left, both arms parallel to the floor. Make fists, press your forearms against the body. Okay, left leg is straight, then straighten your right leg and try to bend your body forward until your upper body is parallel to the floor. Preparation for Parsvottanasana. Pyramid pose. Last inhale, then release your arms and bend further down. You can bring your hands on blocks or right hand on right shin. Last inhale, both legs are straight, then end up in down dog. Inhale, exhale. Last standing pose, left foot forward, right heel for Warrior One. Come up and right forearm to your lower spine, then the left, and press both arms towards your body. Bring your left knee forward, straighten your right leg, push the floor. One last inhale here, then straighten your left leg and with a long spine come forward until your upper body is long and parallel. Chest bone keeps pushing forward. Inhale, then release into Parsvottanasana. Exhale. Maybe use blocks or cushions, or you bring your left hand on your left shin. One last inhale, and then last down dog. Now bring your knees to the floor. We bring our forearms to the floor and interlace the fingers, elbows under shoulders. Press the floor. Push your forearms, your elbows, your pinky finger side of your hand against the mat. Then curl your toes and lift your hips into dolphin pose. Let your head hang, head relaxed, but press the floor. Push your elbows down and lift your chest and body away from your elbows. Knees can stay slightly bent. Navel sucks in for shoulder strength. One last inhale. Then lower your knees down and end up in child's pose. Either let your arms come to the floor in front of you or behind next to your feet. Couple of breaths here. Then come up and sit onto your heels. If that's not possible, you can cross your legs and come into a cross-legged position. Spine upright, shoulders relaxed. Last rotational position. Turn to right, and you can bring your right arm behind you, maybe even around you, and your left hand on the outer side of your right thigh. Inhale, then release, and the other side, left arm behind, and right hand on the outer side of your left thigh. Face relaxed, stay and breathe deeply. One last inhale, then come to the front, and then the last position into a self-hugging position. So right hand on the outer side of your left shoulder and the other way around. Let your elbows sink and pull a bit your shoulder blades away so that they are broad. I don't know which arm is up and which arm is a downside. So switch arms again, self-hugging, and pull your shoulder blades away from the midline. Then release your arms, hands on thighs or in any pose. Close your eyes for a moment and allow yourself to be still. Your breath is now in a natural way. Don't force it. No regulated breathing. Feel towards the movements of your breath. Of course, you can stay here longer, or you can lie down for a couple of minutes in Shavasana, in the relaxing position on your back. But for this video, I will end this video now. So thank you very much for practicing with me. Thank you. Namaste.